Welcome to the WFR Sim Racing broadcast. I'm Phil, your host, and I want to personally thank you for choosing WFR Sim Racing to get your iRacing dirt fix.
How about it, Phil? Heard that, my buddy. We doing a little practice race at Port Royal right now, me and some of the guys. Yeah, it's gonna be the last practice race that we're gonna have for this year for 2023. Getting ready for the season coming up in 2024. I will tell you, I got to put the announcement on the Facebook post. We had a bunch of guys kind of request for us to add heat races to our to season 3 and to the practice races coming Sunday. So we voted on it, and looks like bringing we're gonna be bringing heat racing to our program. Um, yeah, I think it's gonna spice it up. I thought about doing it earlier this year, but I didn't want to do it unless everybody was in favor of it. So we voted on it, and it was like 17 people voted for heat racing, and I think like six people voted that they weren't in favor. So we added heats in, um, and also we're going to be doing something new for that was just added 2 or 3 days ago. Um, we all talked about it. We got a big Rookie of the Year trophy that's coming out in season 3. Um, it's gonna be a $50 winner's purse to the highest finishing Rookie of the Year from both classes put together. But there's gonna be a catch to it. The guys that are running for Rookie of the Year, we all feel like they've kind of been struggling with throttle control a little bit. So it's gonna be all the rookies, and there'll be 10 of them. They're all going to be in pro late, and then everybody else will be in super late. So everybody not contending for Rookie of the Year will be in supers, and everybody contending for Rookie of the Year will be in pros. So, yes, sir.
How about
Sorry about that. But yeah, we're gonna keep trying some stuff to dice it up a little bit. And I got to get in touch with you also. Mason is wanting to put up like an end of the year money race. I think we're gonna do it one night during the week. Um, Maybe get a couple $100 up, do a payout through the field. So I'll be getting. Oh yeah, so I'll be getting in touch with you. There's gonna be some big stuff coming that next couple months. I'm excited about it. I think once you put points on the table, yeah, everything's gonna get a little bit more interesting than what it has been anyway. Absolutely, it's coming, buddy. I promise. That's right, buddy. Almost everybody in this league is from the southeast down here around Georgia, besides maybe one or two drivers I got. Hell yeah. Good deal, Phil. Looking forward to it, my buddy. You too.
Well, not sure what happened there. I don't know if you guys heard a one-sided conversation between me and sorry about that, between me and Tyler Hamrick. I don't know if y'all had heard any of the conversation, but I believe that I got it now. Sorry about that. I got on here and got it all figured out and didn't get it figured out, but we are here. I see some Doziers here. I see Larry Drawhorns in the house. Rhonda Dozier, I see you there. Matt Meeks, I think I got the sound fixed. If I got it fixed, you guys hit that thumbs up in the heart about 20, 25 times down there. Let me know you can hear me. Boy, I tell you what, these open wheel sprint cars, 410 wingless, are a sight to see compared to the weeks I've been spending with the dirt street stocks. They are hauling the mail around this track. And let me get all my controls back up here. And again, I'm going to be doing my best tonight to keep up with who's who some of these drivers are. I don't know anybody. I know nobody on this track. And as you may have heard, as I did a couple of weeks with the Weekend Challenger Series, man, it picked up. I got to know some of them guys, Tristan Dozier, Tyler Hamrick. Who else is in there? Drawhorn, Newsom. And I tell you what, man, I get to know them. I chat with them in the Discord a little bit off the air. And then it makes it a lot more fun when I get to know these guys. So I'm super excited to be here tonight with these guys. I'm super excited to be calling a new league and seeing how it goes and learning a little bit about the open wheel racing. I am a door car guy. I love door cars. I love cars with fenders on them. I love to watch sprint cars run. And but I don't know a whole lot about the sprint car world, how these cars work, how they operate. I do know. Let me take that back. But there ain't a whole lot of technical input that I've got when it comes to sprint cars. So I know how they work, how they operate. But when it comes to the technical talk, I don't know a whole lot about them. But I can tell you what, they're fast, they move, and this is going to be a quick one to keep up with tonight. Going to jump around the cameras here at Kokomo, see what kind of camera action I've got. So if you see the cameras moving, that's just me seeing what kind of action I got to work with. Every track has a different camera setup, and it takes a little bit just to figure out what that camera setup is. And right now I think we got it pretty well figured out, and just jumping around a little. Well, right now, Jacob Denny, your fastest in practice. Jacob Denny with an 11:47 around the track. Matthew Howard down just .04 off of that lap. Ethan Huey, and I know I'm getting that name wrong, but Ethan Huey is what we're going to call him tonight. And come next week, I'll have that figured out. But let's see. Noah Bowman, Ryan Caldwell, Jacob Stewart, Joseph Grandy, Wade Fields, Zach Jersick, Roman Gifhart, Michael Calvi, Colton Snyder, Matt. Oh, they all went away on me. Well, we're getting into qualifying, but we named off a whole bunch of them. I'm just trying to familiarize myself with some of these names. And again, I appreciate you guys watching. Not very many of us tonight. I know this is a new series, a new broadcast. Sunday nights have been banging. I know Rhonda's been there. I know Larry's been there every week. Been awesome having you guys on there and going back and forth with me a little bit. I look forward to the comments. I look forward to the banter. And I told these guys tonight, this is my show. I have a good time on my show. I kind of call it like I see it. I'm here to make this league look as good as I can possibly make them look. And I'm also here for my page. I'm never here to make a league look bad, talk bad about drivers, or beat anybody down. But if I see the wreck on the track or I see a squirrel coming, I'll call it. Noah Bowman, fastest in qualifying so far with an 11.65. Jacob Denny down .07 off the fastest time. Zach Jersick, Roman Gephardt. Let's see, Joseph Grandy, 5th fastest so far. And we're going to get him rolled out. Looks like Noah Bowman might have this one sewn up already. Somebody might jump in here and take it. Jacob Denny there in second fastest in qualifying. And I think qualifying might be over. 15 cars so far. I was going to go with the grandstand view tonight, but man, it's really hard to see who's who back there in the back. I think if you guys want to give me a vote, let's do it this way. This is TV1. Kind of hard to see right now. TV2, well, it's not going to let me control them, but I'll show you guys in a minute. Y'all let me know what you like at Kokomo. A lot of you guys are watching on your phones, things like that, so I want to give you the best view I can give you. And this is TV2 from the infield. It gets pretty good shots. TV3 is from the grandstands. Then you got TV1, just kind of chases them around the top a little bit, so... try to give you guys the best view. If you are here to watch somebody in particular, let us know. We'll do our best to keep an eye on them while they're going around the track tonight. All right, first heat race is on the track. Going to get them rolled off. As usual, we use simracingapps.com. I'm happy to use it. I love it. It is a free service, the widget you see on your left-hand side. It does not show me who's on the track until they pass the green flag. So just want to let you know that. Sometimes it makes it really hard to call these guys as far as the lineup first lap because I don't get that. But Brett Wheeler, one of the greatest race directors in sim racing, is working on some overlays for me. We're going to have some new NASCAR-style overlays in 2024, and I'm super pumped about that. It's going to make it a lot easier to work, and so looking forward to being able to get more data, give you more data, provide you more info. But right now, as you can see, I see exactly what you see. Whatever you see on the screen is what I'm seeing. And we're going to get them rolled off for heat race number 1. We're at Kokomo. The Hoosier Open Wheel Series. Man, I am stoked. If you guys haven't yet, please go follow my page. I do this as a hobby. I don't charge these guys for any of my time. I do graphics for them. I do all the good stuff, try to promote it. And all I ask is that you follow my page. Click that like button as many times as you can at the bottom. It really does help. And if you're feeling it, if the spirit moves you, down there at the bottom, there's a little star in the lower left-hand corner. If you click on that star to give you an option to send us a little gift, and that just helps us out with buying the tracks, buying the cars, and a few expenses that I have when I do this. And we're going to get them rolling. Heat race number 1 at Kokomo. Ryan Caldwell going to lead them off. Matthew Howard, Zach Jersick, Noah Bowman, Colton Snyder, Michael Calvey, Vinny Sanson, and Ethan Huey. We got him down around the bottom. Noah Bowman trying to track down that first position. You see him going 3 wide, getting a little bit crazy there, and we got our first caution. Try to go back and get a replay. Looks like somebody got a little bit squirrely there. Might catch that. Trying to get you that replay there, but not quite. Oh, here we go. Not too sure who caused that one there, but we do see Ryan Caldwell, currently your leader, says he's gone to the pit. Noah Bowman, Matthew Howard, Zach Jersick, and Vinny Sansone round out your top 5. Heat race number 1. We're 2 laps into 8. Tyler Hamrick's watching. Hey, Tyler. So we did that whole interview, and they heard everything you said, but they didn't hear nothing I said. So you did a really good job of explaining everything, buddy. Rhonda, you know that my favorite 2 drivers in the Weekend Challenger Series are those Dozier boys. Hamrick, I tell you, Hamrick makes it fun watching him chase them around the track. But I tell you what, them guys are my two favorite sim racing drivers so far. And we got one guy squarely right there, Ryan Caldwell. Noah Bowman going to battle it out up front. Let's get up there to Noah and see what's going on up front here. Got a little bit of a glitch going on there. Noah Bowman right now pulling it on out to the lead. See Matthew Howard there on the inside trying to track him down. Noah Bowman still your leader up around the top as we go halfway. Matthew Howard way up there around the top coming out of 4. Runs it down in the middle. Got the front wheels up off the ground. Pulling it and digging like Dale. But Noah Bowman looks like he's running off with this one. Matthew Howard just pulling those front wheels off the track. One to go. We go back to our leader, Noah Bowman. Your winner in heat race number 1 here at Kokomo. You're watching WFR Sim Racing. We want to thank you for watching. We appreciate all you guys watching iRacing on WFR. We're also live on Twitch right now, and we're live on YouTube. So multi-streaming through Restream. And pretty stoked about that now that we've got the multi-stream going on. But Noah Bowman, your winner in heat race number 1. Oh, yeah. Appreciate you guys hitting that like button and the heart button. It definitely helps. If you'll share this broadcast with your friends, man, that's the only thing I ask. Just share it, follow it, like it, support me a little bit. And not financially, just your support. You being here means the world. WFR Sim Racing on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube tonight as we get ready for heat race number 2. All right, once again, iRacing kind of controls the cameras here during the pace laps, and sometimes it causes us to miss the start of the race, and we don't want that to happen. So here we go. Looks like we're going to go green. And Jacob Stewart going to lead him through the line. Joseph Grandy behind him. Roman Geffart. Jacob Denny. Matthew Rogers. Wade Fields. Connor Dudek. And Ryan Colvey. Got a good battle up here for the lead as they throw the slide jobs across. Crossover there on the bottom. Not sure. I believe that's Roman Geffart on the very bottom there. Going to get a little bit better view going on here. So we see Jacob Denny, your leader right now. Gonna drop back here to second place. See what's going on with this battle. This is your battle for second, third, and fourth. Looks like Joseph Grandy leading the charge, but maybe Roman Geffart getting on the bottom of him there. Gonna throw that slider. Oh, as Joseph gets up into the wall, gonna slow him down. Roman gonna get past him, but man, Joseph Grandy just a little faster off the top, even with getting into the wall. Twice there now. Three to go as we watch this battle for second between Roman Geffart and Joseph Grandy. Oh, and now we see Jacob Stewart going to drive it off deep in there. Jacob Stewart with a big move across the bottom. Doesn't pan out. Had to check up. Going to try it one more time with 2 to go. And we're going to stay right here with this race. We know where our leader is. He's done checked out. But it looks like we've got a heck of a race for second and third right now. Oh, somebody upside down. Looks like that's the end of it. Jacob Denny going to be your winner. Roman Geffart. Jacob Stewart. Jacob Denny. Joseph Grandy. Oh, it's just bouncing all over the place. Having trouble tonight with this track. Sometimes the tracks are a little funny. Last week with those boys, it definitely got a little bit wonky on the cameras and also the lineup over on the left. So really looking forward to getting the new overlays, getting the, I believe it's SDK, I can't remember, and going to get hooked up with that system, get the NASCAR style. We'll be able to do a whole lot more with our broadcast and show you guys some pretty awesome scenes. As we're going to go to warm-ups for about 9 minutes. All right, and real quick, want to tell you guys one more time about Dubby. I am an Dubby affiliate, a Dubby affiliate. And I'm on the affiliate program. I'm not going to sit here and BS you, but Dubby, one of the greatest drinks for gamers, energy drink. No artificial dyes. That's a big deal lately. And use the promo code WFR and get 10% off your order on Dubby. 2024 schedule for these guys, the Hoosier Open Wheel Series. We're here at Kokomo tonight for our opening night, night number 1. Next week, we go to Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55, Eldora Speedway, Lima Land, Port Royal, Lernerville, Williams Grove, Fairbury, Cedar Lake Weed Sport, and Lucas Oil Speedway. And we're going to end it at the dirt track at Charlotte and crown a champion for Season 5 in the Hoosier Open Wheel Series. Roman Geffart, your fastest right now in the warm-up. Colton Snyder not far behind. Michael Colvey, Joseph Grandy, and Ethan Huey. Top 5 fastest in the warm-ups, so we're going to be keeping an eye on those guys. Some of them going to have to move through the field just a little bit. Colton Snyder, haven't seen that name up front yet, but looking good in warm-ups. All right, sent out a few invites and I shared the broadcast. So let's see if we get a few more viewers now. Might get a couple more in here for this one. Appreciate the thumbs ups and the hearts and all the support you guys are giving us. Not a whole lot of viewers tonight on this one, but I'm getting a lot of support from you guys, and I appreciate that. All right, Roman Geffart, now your fastest. Noah Bowman, Colton Snyder, Zach Jersick, Michael Colvey, your top 5 fastest in warm-ups. As we end warm-ups and get ready for some feature racing. Not sure how many laps they're going to run tonight, but we will find out very soon. Not a big fan of the camera system at Kokomo. Not a lot of options. Going to try to give you guys the best view I can give you of the racing. And hopefully that'll work for you, but not the biggest fan. I don't mind that view right there. It looks like that's TV1 is not too bad. So maybe we'll go with TV1 tonight and try not to move these cameras around too much unless we see some really good action going on. We'll jump over there and maybe jump in the cockpit with them a little bit. As we see Noah Bowman there on the front row. Jacob Denny beside him. Matthew Howard, second row inside. Joseph Grandy. Zach Jersick, Jacob Stewart, Ethan Huey, Wade Fields, Vinny Sansone, Matthew Rogers, your lineup here. Looking forward to watching these boys get rolling. This is my first feature race to call in sprint cars. And to be 410 wingless sprints, man, it's super exciting. I'm pretty stoked. These cars are going to get moving. I think we're going to see some awesome action out here on the track at Kokomo. You're watching WFR Sim Racing on Facebook. You might be watching on Twitch. You could be watching on YouTube because we are multi-streaming now. We're all over the place worldwide. Looking at getting on the Instagram, TikToks, and all that good stuff. Just got to get it set up. Here we go, green. Jacob Bowman going to lead them off. And we'll jump up there and watch that first place car, Jacob Bowman there in the Indy ride. So we see up around the top there. Who is up around the top of him? Jacob Denny. Trying to wheel it up around the wall. Found a little bit of meat up there. Going to get it moving. Jacob Denny going to lead lap number 2. See Noah Bowman now just falling in line behind him. Most of the guys going up to the top. Going to be a train ride except for a few guys down there on the bottom. Take a look at this race for the lead right here between Jacob Denny and Noah Bowman. As you see Jacob Denny get up into the wall just a little bit. I don't know if that's about getting side bite or if just a little bit of a mistake, but trying to get up there on that berm as we got our first caution. Trying to get you guys that replay here and not quite seeing it. And we look to get them lined back up 5 laps down out of 30 tonight. Jacob Denny, your leader. Noah Bowman, Joseph Grandy, Zach Jersick. Say that 5 times fast. Jacob Stewart, Vinny Sansone, your top 6. Matthew Rogers, Wade Fields, Michael Calvey, and Connor Dudek. Again, trying to learn the names of some of these guys, trying to figure out who's who. Man, I tell you what, these sprint cars are a little bit harder to recognize out here on the track. But doing my best to keep an eye on who's who. As we look to get them lined back up, not sure they go single file or double file on the first restart. We'll see. As we jump back up here to our leader, Jacob Denny going to lead them off, going green. Single file restarts all night. Jump back here to the 24 car. Jacob Denny got a nice little lead out there. Oh, as we see, it looks like Joseph Grandy may be running off in the bottom there, trying to get a move on the bottom of Noah Bowman. Jacob Denny currently your leader. Noah Bowman looks like a second and a half behind, but I don't believe these times are correct on these cars. Jacob Denny running a 12:57 lap right now, just stepping out there, getting ahead of these guys. And it is quite possible that he is 1 second ahead of Noah Bowman. Joseph Grandy in third position, as we see now. Vinny Sansone trying to get off in there, gets up to the fourth position. Jump over here and watch that battle. Sansone down there on the bottom, it appears. I think that's Sansone. Yep. Now has the third position, working that bottom line as you see everybody else going around the top. Sansone currently running a pretty good line around the bottom and making ground on these leaders. Keeping an eye on Sansone right there. The orange car on the inside. Getting the big runs off the top, but I believe he's faster through the turns as now we see Joseph Grandy going to try to move it down a lane. But Vinny Sansone holding his own there on that bottom line. Jacob Denny still your leader. Noah Bowman, Vinny Sansone, Joseph Grandy, fourth position up there on the outside, trying to make something work. Zach Jersick right behind him, right on the back bumper, looking to pull a move if he can get one going. Going to get it up there, set it up, turn it down, but just still not enough meat on the taco to make that move as he throws the slider now. We see Jersick down across the bottom, throws the slider. Grandy going to return the favor, come back on the inside as they're going to fall back in line for a lap. Vinny Sansone still working that bottom line as we see Joseph Grandy and Zach Jersick battling it out back there for the third and fourth position. Sorry, fourth and fifth position. Jersick going to throw another slider, and this time he gets the pull, pulls it off the top, gets the run, coming up around the top of Sansone now. Let's see if Jersick is fast enough on the top to compete with Sansone on the bottom there. Jacob Denny just stepped plumb out of here. 3 seconds ahead of the guys we're watching, 4 seconds now. As we keep an eye on this race right here, Jersick trying to get up around the top and pass Sansone. But Sansone just fast on the bottom as we see now. Jersick gonna get a big run. Put it up on the wall. Oh, gets a little wonky. Taps her on the wall. Loses all that momentum. Gonna have to start over and try again. Big pull off the top. Nose to nose with him. Jersick up around the top right now. Trying to work it. Trying to get in that third position. He taps the wall again, but still got the speed to compete. Vinny Sansone still making that bottom line work. 9 laps to go as Jacob Denny is still your leader. Just plumb stepped out on these guys. We see a couple cars have pulled into the infield. Vinny Sansone and Zach Jersick now the race on the track for the podium position. Jersick just eating that wall with the right rear. With 7 laps to go, Jersick is going to have to do something to get it down there to the bottom or maybe to the middle. Get a big run. But he's got to dial that exit a little bit better if he's going to stay off the wall and get the run that he needs to pass Sansone. Sansone just down there on a Sunday drive. Looks like he's running about half the momentum and just pulling that bottom line. Jacob Denny still your leader with 5 to go. Noah Bowman, second position, as we'll jump up here and take a look at those guys. Noah Bowman right there around the top. Jacob Denny still working that top line, trying to get back over here and see what's going on with Sansone. Just shutting it down in the bottom. Might have gave Jersick the run he's looking for. Jersick comes down a lane. Might have found a little more speed on that second line. Jersick definitely dropped down one lane and found some speed. He hits the wall. Still going to get himself up there in the podium position currently. As we see Jersick now going to gain a little bit of speed. Take over that third position. Not sure we'll go back a lap there, but Jersic now around Sansone with an opportunity for a restart with 1 to go. Jersic's got to make a big move here. Jacob Denny, currently your leader, has stepped out on the field, just dominating tonight. Noah Bowman, second position, but Zach Jersic, the car to be watching right now, with 2 laps to go. We're going to go green. I believe it's going to be a green-white checker, and we're going to see Jersic, the way he's been driving, he is looking to make a move to get himself up there to the front. Jump up here and take a look at Jersic. Riding along with Jersic right here. He's going to have to be making a big move here in order to make this car work and get up there to those guys. But a single file restart, I got a feeling Jacob Denny is going to run off with this one. Jersic going to have to throw a power slider at some point. We're going to see it happen. I don't want to stay in the cockpit. I want to give you guys as much view as I can. But let's watch this restart from Jersic's point of view. Jersic up around the top. Oh, into the wall just a little bit. Not a good move for him. Not going to work that way. As now we see Noah Bowman. But your winner, Jacob Denny tonight. Week number 1 of the Hoosier Open Wheel Series. Jacob Denny going to go put her on the slab. There you see your winner, Jacob Denny, and the Smith TI. Hope I got that right. The 61J of Jacob Denny, sponsored by Smith TI, is what I'm going to go with. Second position there, Noah Bowman in the Indy Race Parts. Looking for Zach Jersic. Man, what a run by Jersic tonight. Not sure where he started at. But I'll tell you what, man, he was on the move and had it rolling. So we take a look there. Noah Bowman in the Indy Race Parts coming in second place. Jacob Denny. We're going to jump over here and drag old Jacob Denny over into our broadcast booth like we always do and have a talk with the winner. Also going to talk to Jersic if we can get an opportunity. Let me get this out of the way. Do a couple of housekeeping moves. Get over here to the Discord. Go find my boy Jacob Denny. Jacob Denny, what's going on, man? This is Philip in the broadcast booth.
Hello.
Hey, bud, good run there, man. It looks like you just took off and daylighted them. Didn't leave a whole lot for them to do to get to you.
Yeah, I had to do a little bit of work after the warm-up because I was 11th quick, but we got her dialed in for the feature, and once I got the lead, I never looked back.
Well, man, I'll tell you what, it looked like Jersic was on the move, and that, I think, had he had a few more laps after that last restart, dude, he was coming, and he got himself up to the podium position. But tell me a little bit about your run, and where'd you start at in that race? I don't recall.
I started P2 and got the lead, I think, the first lap, and kind of just ran my line, and then I could see Noah a couple times out the left side of my car, so I figured I should probably start searching around and trying something different. And I found a couple different lines that worked pretty good, so it was a good race.
Well, you were looking good, man, and you're going to be a little upset about the broadcast because the race was going on behind you, and we all knew where you were. You were out there out front, and not much to see. You daylighted them, and you were out, but the race on the broadcast was behind you. So we got you in a couple shots, but you're the winner tonight. You're taking home the gold. I even brought the champagne in the broadcast booth up here somewhere. But, man, good job. You want to thank anybody, name anybody?
Not really. I don't really have any sponsors, so just the good Lord. That's about it.
Well, cool, man. Hey, it's good having you here tonight. I appreciate you guys having me on there with y'all, and I'm looking forward to this season.
Yeah, thanks for streaming.
All right, buddy. Have a good night.
You too.
Jacob Denny there, your winner, jumped up in the booth. Not a man of many words. Hey, real quick, I want to tell you guys one more time, thank you for watching. Check out, let's find it. Check out W, the energy drink of gamers everywhere, all over the world. Use promo code WFR for 10% off your order. And also, real quick, here you go, the 2024 schedule. Let's get that up there. 2024 schedule for Season 5 looks like this. Tonight was Kokomo Speedway. Next week we'll see you at Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55. I'm super excited. We'll see you Sunday night with the Weekend Challenger Series. Dirt Street Stock Racing. Don't remember where we're racing at this week, but I'm super pumped to be with those guys, man. We have a good time. They trash talk me a little bit. I trash talk them back. We get them up in the booth and have a good old time. So Dirt Street Stock Racing out of Georgia. A bunch of Georgia boys working with the Indiana boys tonight, but a bunch of Georgia boys racing those dirt street stocks Sunday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all come see me. I'm out of here. Welcome to the WFR Sim Racing broadcast. I'm Phil, your host, and I want to personally thank you for choosing WFR Sim Racing to get your iRacing dirt fixed.